and say that Twitter Freax website was a mistake, yeah. Twitter Freax.
God, we got so much stuff going on here this weekend. I've just been typing and typing and typing and bookmarking and bookmarking. Oh, man. Legitimately, I'm going to have to go, like, hundreds of years back. Okay, there's Harold and the Purple Crayon. That's the last thing we did. We got some Trump. Then we got this and this and this. We got this. We got this. Oh, wait, we got this. This. Jesus. This. Oh, my God. There's so much stuff. We're going to be here for like an hour. I hope you all know. And we don't need that one. All right, here we go. First and foremost. Okay. So this happened. For roughly 15 minutes, my fentanyl animation was scattered everywhere across North America. Okay, so I've been reading a little bit about what's going on here. Basically, in a couple of places, they have it written down here. Canada, South Carolina, Texas, and North Carolina. Someone figured out that the LCD screens that like large businesses use to advertise their business, it's very easy to broadcast something else on them. So they just like broadcasted this dancing little cat on it at like hundreds of thousands of these stupid fucking places nationwide, which to me seems like a pretty robust security flaw, but also seems very funny. It also seems extremely funny. I told Jillian this and she was like, why didn't they broadcast pornography? Right? Like, I'm pretty sure that's what people would be. But wow, that's something. Next up. Okay, so we've got a couple of Trump rallies to cover. And listen, the man is just completely cooked. He is... man, I really can't describe it anything else than, like, when Biden was in the race, he seemed coherent. But now that, like, he's not up against some sort of lich, it's becoming clear that he's, like, dying. Like that his brain has become porous and, like, syphilitic, and it's just leaking everywhere. So this is from the rally on the 14th.
Now, this is a little bit different day because this isn't a rally. We're talking about a thing called the economy. They wanted to do a speech on the economy. A lot of people are very devastated by what's happened with inflation and all of the other things. So we're doing this as a intellectual speech. You're all intellectuals today. Today we're doing it, and we're doing it right now.
CJ has the exact correct pitch, which is, this is how I sound when I'm like, now it's time to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm like, and we're doing it right now. It's going to be a very exciting thing. Please don't leave. It's going to be it's going to be very good. It's very good. This is another banger from that same speech. This one's unthinkable. It's like one of the funniest bits he's ever done in his entire life. Here we go.
Something here. I did have something I would show you. Wait a minute. I don't know if you've seen this. I used it once. Oh, I have it. I do have it. Look at this. Look at this. So
he's like moaning.
This
here.
is Tic Tacs, right?
Right. This is Tic Tac. I have it. Okay, this is Tic Tacs, right? Yeah.
I don't know if I like the company. I've never met. I have no idea. They're so lucky. Look at all the television. This is the greatest commercial they ever had. But that's what happened. This is inflation. This is Tic Tac. This is Tic Tac. This is inflation. This is what's happened. I just happened to have somebody gave me this one today. I said, I think we'll put it up as an example of inflation. But
I just happen to have
inflation is destroying.
He's so good, man. He's so good. I brought some props. We're gonna do a little prop work today. The voice crack's unbelievable when he's like kind of moaning at the beginning when he's trying to get him out.
I don't know if you've seen this. I used it once. Oh, I have it. I do have it.
I have it. I do have it. He's so good. He's so good. Next up. This one showed up on my dash. I thought it was too good not to do on Freax.
First time in California, you know I gotta try that In-N-Out burger.
What the hell is in that burger? They put fentanyl in my burger! No, they put fentanyl in my...
Incredible cut. A really unbelievable cut. I'm really just astounded by the quality of this cut.
What the hell is in that burger?
I'm pretty good. I mean, not gonna lie. Next up. Terrible news for the Ruxins of the world. People have figured out a way to use CT scanners to see what cards are inside Pokemon packs. Pokemon TCG YouTuber OKJLove is now using X-ray scanning technology for booster packs. Of course, it goes to a Dextero article, which is just someone typing out what happens in a YouTube
If you knew
video.
what was inside a Pokemon pack, would you still open it? Even though you can wait
Yes.
a box, not a booster, but it's a bit of... His tech has developed to this point where you're actually able to measure the distances on the card.
Horrifying. I don't like seeing this. Although, to be honest, it is weird that people grade and sell sealed packs. Maybe now they'll open the fucking packs. Now show us the price. What, the price of a CT scanner? It's a lot. I can't wait for the first, like, pack opening YouTuber that gets, like, incurable, like, testicular failure from pointing a CT scanner at a pack all day without, like, proper, like, radiology equipment. They're like lead lined. Why would I need that? Isn't lead bad for you? Next up. Oh no, they got suspended. No. Oh, last week there was an account that had both a check mark and the Chuddy organizational mark. Oh, the West has fallen. Hey, Peeps Raiders, I hope you had a good stream. And by that, I mean I hope that Peeps was very entertaining while he screamed so loud that his vocal cords got mangled. Oh. Peeps, I gotta say, you have to be more fair on Master Duel memes. Some of them are fun. Next up.
Mr. President,
What is it?
Green Goblin is attacking New York City.
What?
He's causing mass destruction right now. Should we alert Spider-Man?
No! Send $50 billion to Israel right now!
I think it would work. 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 They would. They can help us. They can help us. Next up. Okay, I just want to show you a fucking advertisement I keep getting on Twitter. So, if you're unfamiliar, the Twitter advertisement situation is so bad that Elon Musk is now suing, alleging there is a conspiracy to, I don't know, defraud him or something. I don't exactly know what he's... He's saying it's illegal not to give him money. There's a legal video about it, finally. But it's just visible anywhere you are. The price of ads has gone all the way down. Cheaton is buying up huge amounts of them. But the rest are being bought by Active Scams or Temu or this, which I keep seeing. Love Sense Partnership. Can you resist trying it? Enter the erotic game world with auto thrusts now. Get automatic thrusting masturbator with 50% off limited time sales. Feel synced movement from in-game. And let's listen. Okay. Is that the sync? Okay. I get it. I understand. Okay, I get it. I understand what's going on here. I don't know why we're... Oh, my God. I'm like clicking it to shut the audio off, and it's like, you want the masturbator? You got it. Oh no. Could we do Master Duel with this? Do you think that would be against Toss? The problem is I would never come. Like, it's like every time you make a good play, it strokes you, and I'd be sitting there like, fucking hell, I got nothing going on. Could you last 5 minutes playing this game? Absolutely. Next up. All right, so an old Governor Tim Walz image has surfaced. This is disgusting. He says, this makes all the cold worth it. I'm sorry. I am a hot dish fan. This looks fucking gross. It looks awful. But in the Midwest, this is a delicacy. But I was really happy to see, in fact, my father commented on this 2 years ago. Like two and a half years ago. Extra points for the burned potholder. This is the type of shit I would eat growing up, by the way. This is why I turned out the way I did. Next up. Okay, while we're talking about... We will get to why this picture is important a little later, though. Next up, we have another fantastic ad people are getting on Twitter.com. The most important code to raise awareness, 89,000 likes. Purchase the likes award. I'm America's nuclear scientist triggered United States, America, Indonesia. Tsunami, United States, America, Indonesia. Tsunami backwards. Iman Oost. I'm America's nuclear scientist triggered. 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami happened on American Christmas, December 25th, 2004. Local American time. Retaliation for 9/11. I think that's true. Next up. Oh, man. Astonishing that everyday people wake up and decide to have a go, and the menswear guy replies, I'm going to put this guy in his place. No, you're not. You're a henchman breaking into John Wick's home. You've made bad life choices. I don't think I have seen him lose yet. I don't think I've seen him exert himself yet. Next up. Okay, so we have to talk about the important news of the week, and that is white guy tacos. Have you guys heard of white guy tacos? So when a white guy got a pussy, and okay, this is the clip. This is from the Tim Walz, Kamala Harris YouTube introductory video. They did like a 10-minute thing on YouTube. And first off, I mean, shouts out to them for making mid-roll, but it includes this phrase.
Tacos and
what does
like
that
black,
mean? Like mayonnaise and tuna? What are you doing?
pretty much ground beef and cheese.
That's
and
okay. Do you put any flavor in it?
No.
Oh.
Here's the deal. No, they said to be careful and let her know this, that black pepper is the top of the spice level in Minnesota, you know.
Now, listen. I would never want to get political on twitch.tv/MBTYuGio, but I'm not exaggerating when I say this is the most harmful, racist, unbelievable joke at the expense of the white race I have ever heard in my entire life. The entire weekend after this went up was taken up by people who were just... I honestly, like, you've never heard a joke about white people? What's your problem? Ben Shapiro quoted it and was like, very funny that you'd say we don't use spices when we conquered the world for spices. That was good. We got this one out of Matthew Walsh, friend of the channel.
Tim Walz says that he makes white guy tacos. And Kamala says, what is that, mayonnaise and tuna? Like, that is anti-white racism.
We agree. We literally agree. You can't see it. You know what? You probably can see it if I click rate proposed community notes. There is a war going on in the fucking community notes of this page. First up, people are like, actually, black pepper isn't the extent of his spice level, because in 2016, Tim Walz won Al Franken's then annual Senator Chili Cook-Off, or Hot Dish Cook-Off, that is held with all the Midwestern senators. And his taco casserole recipe did have chilies in it. As we can see, the Gateway Pundit says, Tim Walz caught in another lie. He said that he doesn't use spices, but here is his recipe. And what's in it? spices. You can see we have mild green chilies, taco sauce. That's spicy. Chili powder, onion powder, garlic powder. Personally, I think he should not be allowed to run for the presidency after this. I think that he should be removed from the ticket. But not only is that true, in this clip, Kamala says she's the first vice presidential candidate to grow chilies in the White House garden. And yet Thomas Jefferson grew peppers from Mexico. Now, that would probably be chilies, which means that she's not the first VP. And then people got in the weeds on this one, too, because they're like, well, Jefferson grew them while he was president, not VP. So technically she's right. And also, he wasn't doing the planting, right? You know, there were these other people at the White House that were doing the planting. And then this person, it's clearly a joke. Okay, fuck off. You don't know what you're talking about. Let's get back to the important people. This one's good. It's jokes about stereotypes are hurtful, and as a former high school teacher, Walz should know this. It's important to counter the stereotype here that crackers can't handle spices. Comments are not sufficient. Links a JSTOR article. Incredible. I honestly, really, really good. This is, I mean, I'm so happy that the record has been corrected. They are going to fucking town in the arguments in here. This is like a better Reddit, the community notes. I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to, you people are gonna have to learn that one of the number one most important things about white Midwestern culture is making inconsequential jabs at yourself. What are you people, stupid? Come on. If you never talk to a normal person, my God. I can't believe Cernovich posting this. When will the lies end? I don't know, King. Maybe someday. It's time for us to call it what it is, anti-white racism. Moving on, we have this very important post here. It says, and there's goobers who will say that Japanese media is better, but when you look into it, 90% is fetish slop. Every month there's a new girl who is insert fetish, wants to have sex with the boring protagonist. We will get back to this specific thing. But the quote tweet is this. It's a French person who goes, Le fétiche slop sera toujours meilleur que la série Netflix avec du wokisme et des pronoms libtards. I love my French viewers. If you are French, I have no qualm with you. I cannot take le wokisme seriously at all. I'm so sorry. Avec les pronoms, no! Oh my God, I'm sorry. Le fétiche slop. If we have any French-speaking individuals in the chat, and by French I of course mean French, not Quebecois. Do you guys have any anti-woke like content creators? Do they have to get on camera and say like le wokisme? That's, oh my God. Rebecca's 100% correct. You just can't read these without immediately thinking, tu es ton woke left. Barbecue. Québec. Avec les pronoms. That video has ruined this for me. High school French is like, sous les ponts Mirabeau coule la Seine et nos amours. Faut-il qu'il me souvienne? And real life French is like, le wokisme, les libtards. It's tough to read about the French far right because you eventually see someone say le wokisme and you feel like you're being pranked. Oh my God. It's too good, man. It's too good. Oh my God. Let's go to YouTube real quick. People were dunking on this guy all week, just quote tweeting, going, le wokisme. Le wokisme. Oh no. Yeah, it's like, oh my God.
Bonjour à vous. La culture woke,
Bonjour. La culture woke.
wokisme ou tout simplement le woke est une notion récurrente dans les débats actuels politiques.
I can't do this one. Americans should keep their bullshit to themselves. Listen, as an American, we don't want you saying this word. Please, you gotta stop. Oh my God. Next up. Okay. Let's talk about Latina. Okay. So, new Latina rom-com. The dark brown Latina girl is aiming for my body. A novel by Joseph Rothschild and Leah Asimov. A rom-com about Danny. Rom-com about an ordinary high school boy helping out a foreign Latina girl in trouble. Okay. So, saw the quote tweets of this, and the first up, Pleiades in the comments here. Pleiades mentioned there's like 4 people in the Yu-Gi-Oh community with a blue check, and sometimes I see them elsewhere, and I'm like, whoa, what are you doing here? The power of a blue check. But the plot of this one is exactly what you'd expect. It's, you know, it's more what's the genre? Books for bitches who get no hoes and stack no paper. And all the comments are like Hitler reading this book. They're like, well, I truly am I am dedicated to the furtherance of the white race, but this Latina honey got me acting unwise. I don't know why all these people end up in the comments section. Would it shock you to learn that Latina is not a descriptor of her ethnicity? I guess maybe it is. But she is South American. Why is she South American? Well, the author is here and talks about, first off, this incredible post. Go back to Mexico, you reek of tacos. Incredible. She is Brazilian. Oh, she is an indigenous person of the Amazon, and her second language is Portuguese. So why is she named? Why is the novel named Latina? Well, Latina is the name of the character. It's her name. Why is it her name? Well, the author wrote into ChatGPT, give me a list of typical South American female names, and they fed him Latina. And he said, that is such a pretty name. We will be picking this as the name of the character. Folks, it's so good. It's so good, man. This was a supremely fun day on Twitter. It's, oh no. Man. Should have named her LatinX. That would have solved everything. LatinX, the everything app. Wow. That's so good. Would she befriend Egwene? We got to get the light novel about Egwene. We got to get the daughter of a millennial Marvel fan wants my body. Oh man. Latina tacos. I named you after the most heartwarming men I know. Thank you so much for that one. That's so good. Oh man. Egwene Delilah. Chad, you are on today. You are riffing. I can't believe you waited until I was off the podcast to talk about Wheel. We were so beat up that happened the week after. Chad, you are riffing today. This was, oh man, it was unbelievable. Next up. Well, if you thought that was the only piece of Brazilian news you were going to get today, I have another piece of horrible news for you Brazilians. I know you love him. Former Brazilian president Bolsonaro was attacked by bees yesterday. How do things... This is like the most cursed man ever. He goes outside and like immediately contracts 8 life-threatening illnesses as a plague of locusts descend upon him. Look at this. It's like hundreds of them. He had to leave. They were attacking him. Oh, man. It's... oh, my God. And, of course... Of course, the friends were soon to descend. Please pray for Yair, friends. Is that how you say his first name? He is being transferred to another hospital and might have to go through surgery. God is with you, Captain Bolsonaro. It's Jair. Okay. I will never mess it up again. Well, when I have to report on the next plague of Egypt that he has encountered. Oh man, it's incredible. Okay, next up. Okay, so there was a second Trump rally. This is from the 17th. This one is so good, man.
I had to play it back. You know, I love the playback controls you have nowadays. They used to call it TiVo. Now they have TiVo. I think it's the single greatest invention. It's better than television, because television would drive you crazy if you couldn't do a playback, right?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, dude. 100% correct. I don't want to see that. Don't show me that. Oh my God. That's oh. So true, King. So true, King. Holy moly. Next up. I liked this one. You see, human, we use highly advanced antimatter reactors to generate a staggering amount of heat, which will create steam to... The human engineer gets a hysterical meltdown. I find it very funny every time some sort of new fuel is invented that is just steam. So there's a turbine. Writing prompts. Writing inspiration. It just works. It literally does. Next up. I love edgy jokes, but I would never, ever, 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 never say white guy tacos. I promise. Very true. Okay, okay. For those of you that don't speak Spanish, don't worry. You're going to get this one.
Os presentamos esta pieza. Combo para usarla en los festivales.
Yeah. Okay, let's walk through this. Let's walk through this item.
¿Y qué es? Okay. Es una pieza la que aquí tendremos la comida, la burger, las patatas, el pollo, lo que sea.
Fries,
aquí
chicken.
Metemos el vaso.
What do you do with the
va a caer en
cup in the bottom?
Ponemos la bebida.
Put in your Coca-Cola.
Metemos la pajita.
A straw in the side.
Cerramos. Aquí podemos también poner un salserito, como veis. Estamos en nuestro festival escuchando la música, bebiendo y comiendo, mojando, gocheando y disfrutando con esta super pieza.
This is going to rival the television in terms of cultural impact. Oh my God. That's... I can't believe it. So they already have similar stuff to this in a lot of amusement parks with the sauce holder in the top. But it's like a sleeve that you will put fries in the bottom and then like tenders on top. The cup at the bottom with the straw through it. I can't believe it. It's like genius level. Wow. Whoever made this, I hope they got $1 trillion for it. Wow. How do you finish the drink, though? You use the straw. Wow. This is for going to concerts. It's going to do great at concerts. Next up. Okay, so we've had a little fun at the expense of God Emperor Trump. Let's have a little fun at the expense of the guy who is inexplicably still president. This is Biden. Spoke at a NATO conference, his favorite thing to do. Let's watch this.
Guided this alliance through one of the most consequential periods in its history. I realize, I was talking to your wife.
Oh, yeah? Oh, wow. Now that he's not on the campaign trail, he's got a lot more time, I guess. I do like the comments that are like, you can clearly hear he says talking to, not fucking, but you can really hear him say fucking.
I realize, I was talking to your wife, I personally ask you to extend your service.
I realized I was fucking your wife, and I asked her to extend service.
Forgive me.
Why would he say forgive me if he didn't say fucking your wife?
And you put your own guide at this alliance.
Forgive me for talking to your wife. Ugh, good stuff. All right, back to the boy. I don't know who's running Donald Trump's account now, but you got to get him off it. I'm sorry. It's clearly not him. Whoever is running Donald Trump's account is the most sauceless poster I've ever seen in my life. Completely washed. They're just posting campaign videos that are like, Kamala is more like Joseph Stalin than an American president. They got this AI-ass image. Chicago. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah. Next up. 16-inch pizza my ass. Look at this. Ordered a 16-inch pizza. Comes in 14 inches. Clearly. Got the refund. I'm sorry. You should get more than the refund if this happens to you. You should get the business. Because clearly whoever owns it doesn't deserve it. 14. You think you can get 2 inches on me? Trust me. 2 inches makes a lot of difference. Ask me how I know. $45, 2 pizzas. Next up. This is a good one. I know so many people like this. How dudes with no friends, no job, no social skills or effort, and no social media expect to meet their soulmate. This is like probably 40% of the people I know.
Oh, fuck! Oh. Smooth, smooth. Oh, fuck!
Hi, I saw you from outside playing video games. I was wondering if maybe I could come inside and watch you play.
Boom!
That was so cool!
Boom! Yeah! I knew I was gonna get that one.
That was awesome!
Dance moves.
So cool.
This is how it works too, by the way. If this hasn't happened to you, then you're doing something wrong.
It's for you.
Yeah.
That's how you met Jillian. True. Very true. Next up. Fuck this fucking guy. My in-depth predictions for the ban list. Take these with a grain of salt since I've been checked out for most of this format, but I have a pretty solid depth of knowledge on the game as a whole to feel confident about these. Banned. Snake Eye Oak. And we've seen from the few events so far, Snake Eye isn't so far ahead that it needs to be killed, just reined in a bit. I think removing swarming and recovering abilities of Oak is a big loss that Snake will be more manageable. Limited, Snake Eye Oak. The biggest problem I've found with this deck is the near infinite repeatability of the combo. Keeping them from playing a second Oak creates a significant choke point from this repeatability and makes the deck more fair. Semi-limited, Snake Eye Oak. Just a minor consistency hit to keep the deck from seeing the card as often. Semi-limits do change the math on deck building a lot more than most people realize. I think keeping it at 2 is fine. No longer on the list, Snake Eye Oak. Without Oak, Snake Eye really can't compete with U-Bell and Memento or whatever, I don't fucking know. Giving them back Oak should give some much needed diversity to the format. This is why Peeps threatened to kill me 7 times at Nats. Next up. Okay. Listen. So the thing about cyclists is that they are mostly exactly the same as vegans. Insofar as they are completely, unquestionably, indisputably right in their beliefs and ideology. But it's annoying for me to have to encounter them and be confronted with the fact that I'm wrong. However, some cyclists take it to the next level and aim to be actively annoying. Let's check this out. They're using the bike lane. A car is parked in the bike lane, and on the way through, they flip the mirror, and the car lays on its horn. The people in the comments are asking for this person's head. They're like, this guy needs to be killed. I almost want to cycle more just because of how mad it clearly makes people. It's so funny. Oh, and by the way, of course, it means, if you own a car, that just flip it back. But gonna be interesting when you run into the wrong one who don't want to hear your logic about how you did no damage. This is them over and over again. Yeah, that clown should have looked around for a spot, and I hate our road design, but urban cyclists are the biggest cry bullies. The day you run into the wrong one, biker gets shot. Are you justifying severe bodily harm? Oh, you're invincible. Hoping trouble finds you if you keep going around touching other people's property. It's so good. I love how mad people get about this. It's nice. Just means if a bike is in the middle of the road, feel free to run over it. If a cyclist is in the middle of the road, they have the right of way. Oh, man. It's so good. Next up. I can't get my political views on different topics to coherently add up. Anyone else experiencing this? Grimes, say more? Liturgy. Are you feeling it too? It's uncanny. Huh. It's probably nothing. Some of you, by the way, moving on. This one is good, but it's 3 minutes. We're just going to watch it together.
A huge debate about drag queens reading to kids in schools, and we thought it would be great if I could get my son out. You could read him a story, and we could just prove once and for all that there's no gay agenda. It's just entertainment.
Hi, Jeffrey.
Oh, yeah. So,
Mama.
Oh,
that's right. I am your mum now.
Jeff, come on. Sorry, he's only 9.
He's only 9.
Yeah, I don't know why he looks so fucking clapped, but this is Up the Chuffalo. This is what I believe they're reading to kids these days.
Well, Jeffrey, I'm going to read you a story, and it's called Up the Chuffalo. A twink took a stroll through a deep, dark club. A bear saw the twink, and it gave him a chub. Where are you mincing to, cute little twink? Come, toss me off in the boys' bathroom sink. That's terribly kind of you, bear, but no. I'm off to get my back blown in by the chuffalo. A chuffalo? What's a chuffalo? A chuffalo? Why didn't you know? He's as hairy as a buffalo, as handsome as Mark Ruffalo. He's allergic to muffalo, because he loves it up the chuffalo. Oh wait, what's that noise? Watch out, Mr. Bear, the chuffalo's here. Look, he's over there. What? There? That's not a chuffalo. That's fucking John... That's fucking John Travolta. Gah, says John Travolta, and away he ran, furiously wiping away his fake tan. Back to his sham marriage, his sexuality in the cupboard, reading books by L. Ron Hubbard.
So there you go. Oh, for Christ's sake.
Oh, wow.
That's all it takes, is it? Well, so that's you as a drag queen. You look more like a fucking gulag queen. It's got, and it's based on a female celebrity. What's your name?
Anne Frank.
Oh. It's meant to be like a pun, or like a fun sort of gay version of a celebrity.
Anne Frank takes up the arse.
No.
It's so good. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. I gotta get the book. I gotta get the Up the Shuffle. Holy shit. Ed, you gotta understand, when I saw this, I'd spent all weekend at my friend's house. They have a new baby, and we read her the fucking Gruffalo. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Okay. Joseph, you missed an important video from the French discussion. Yeah, let's go. What is it?
Le racisme.
Yep. Oh my god. This is the link to people who were asking. Holy fuck. Oh, okay. Whew. I don't know. Is this like a show? Is there a way I can watch the show? Oh my god.
A huge debate about.
Okay, moving on. Oh man, all weekend it's been like this. Here's Tim Walz doing a fist pump. Dude looks completely M-poxed. I think that means he has monkeypox. I don't get it. We got the quote tweet here. Everyone's focused on Tim here, but look how dumpy the crowd is. The visceral fat, the skinny arms, the soft jaws and neck wattle, the sexless androgyny, as opposed to sexed androgyny. They look like the results of an AI trained on Bobby Hill. They're cheering for their coach. Coach of what? Intramural Roku remote lifting? We're going to win this thing. It's like the most normal guy I've ever seen in my life. He's like built in a lab to be a normal guy, and they're like, he looks like a fucking soy golem. Coach of what? Intramural Roku remote lifting. We all know it's all about TiVo. TiVo. And TV these days, it's just better. Oh man, the West has fallen. What do we got? Elon Musk is no longer following Rick and Morty. What is the fucking point of being alive? What is the fucking point of being alive? Oh my god. This is not Wholesome 100. Wait a minute. Is anyone else watching the Chicago live stream? Why are they taking down the Harris wall signs at the DNC? Oh my god! Man, these two. I'll say it. Gore, the #1 bitch of all time. Maybe the #1 person that could have had a measurable impact on like the timeline and just didn't because he was too much of a bitch. How could... Oh, man. Give him another chance? No. No. He's one of those guys that was like, they should have nominated Mitt Romney. Are you saying you would have stopped the riots? Hey, there were going to be riots anyway. You know? Oh, man. I think probably agreeing to the Supreme Court appoints the presidency is not a great idea in the future. I would have unfucked the votes, Joseph Rothschild 2028. How hard is it to be like, hanging Chad is not a real distinction? Oh, man. I will not tolerate the opinion of a British individual on this. He stopped the riots. What do you think George Bush did in this election? He sent down his fucking shooters with a gun to the polling place, and he said, stop the count or I'm going to shoot you in the head. That's what he did. Stop talking. It's documented. That's what he did. And then they mounted a legal challenge. Ugh. Factor's going to love this one. Folks, ! Factor, if that really got your hunger up. Next up. Oh, man. This one showed up on my stream again today. Do we have some women in the audience, right? Statistically, there's got to be one or two. Are people getting off to this? This one is like, I can't even like...
You like that?
There has to be at least a little bit of subtlety, right? Like, the point of erotic baking is that the baked goods are the erotic part. I don't want a donut that this guy has sweat all over and fingered. And the eroticism is in the mastery of the craft. But he just does a bunch of sex stuff here. Look at this. What is that doing? What is this? Come on. Come on. We get it. Zoom in on the the cream pie donut. Oh, I spilled some milk. Kind of looks like cum, I guess. I don't really know what that one's supposed to be doing for anyone. Wait, hold up. Is this meant to imply that he's been fucking the peanut butter? If so, wow. Girthy. Okay, so we've got the donut, and of course the donut has a hole in the center, so you know what's coming next. Yeah, yep, we gotta, oh yeah, we got, oh Jesus. It's just too much. It's too much. I'm sorry. I need the sour so I can appreciate the sweet. If she put the strap through the donut, I'm hitting like. Moving on. My lifelong dream of double penetration is being realized tomorrow. Sadly, mine of universal healthcare seems further and further away. Good luck on the DP. I fucking love Twitter, man. All right, next up. Breaking. DNC Day 1 did not stay peaceful for long. Now, this is real, folks.
Oh, shit. Look at that. Oh, my God. What are they doing? Oh, my God. I can't believe
Oh, it's Chelsea Clinton's van.
I'm witnessing. They're coming for Chelsea.
Oh, my God. They're running her off the road.
I'm witnessing an attack on our democracy. I didn't think it'd be me to see this. Oh, my God. They're going to ram it off the road.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. They're ramming it off the road.
Ramming.
Holy shit. Oh, my God. They rammed it off the road. Oh, my God. Chelsea. Oh, shit. Look at...
That really happened? This is a modded version of the computer game Grand Theft Auto 5. I don't think that's true. Currently... It's real. All right. Finally, we got to talk about this, man. What is this fucking lunatic up to? Jesus Christ, man. Come on. What is this? Butter and bacon? And the bacon is... It's that perfect... Oh, my God. I can almost tell... It's folded like this. Do you think he made it in the fucking microwave? Do you think he made it in a making bacon? Oh my God. Hey dude. Just a question about the bacon here. Did you make it on the stove? I gotta word it that way so he doesn't get what I'm up to. Ugh. This is the man who does need Factor. I'm not gonna lie. This is the #1 Factor customer. I'm gonna get Factor for him. DB Grinder, send me your fucking address. I got a great deal on Factor for you. Oh, okay. Let's talk a little bit about the stuff that happened this weekend, I suppose. So we'll go back here.
All right, here's your cotton candy. I'm sorry, I actually didn't want any whipped cream.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
Very true. This is what Jillian does while I'm at YCS's. This is also true. POV when the enemy tries to mess with the wrong daughter of God with intrusive, fearful thoughts.
I don't know why. Get out. Get out. I cast you out in the name of Jesus. I bind and rebuke you that you have no power. You are faceless. You are nameless. You are voidless. Yeah, I'm not doing this. You're
What is
messing with
voidless
the
mean?
wrong daughter of God. Get out. I bind and rebuke any evil or demonic spirit that seeks to do harm, cause fear and anxiety.
It would be really cool if like Satan existed and had all this power and could be like sent out of your house by like kind of just sort of lazily clapping and being like, I believe in Jesus. See ya. Like you can't get mosquitoes out of your house that way. What intrusive thought do you think she was dealing with? Someone quote tweeted and I think had the right beat on it, which is texting her ex. Gay thoughts. I think it is gay thoughts. Recent Judai Slifer banger. I'm just clicking anything here. Oh man, we got to do. Wait, what the fuck? I bookmarked all of these. Why didn't they show up? Guess we doing the gates now. This is a great one. Friend of the show in a crosshairs of the menswear guy. Who is this? George Santos. His sweater, dress shirt, collar combo was fake. He told Cindy Adams it was a t-shirt with a collar and cufflinks. Are you fucking with me? Wait. No! No! George Santos pleads guilty, acknowledging lies and blaming ambition for conning his way into Congress. No! No. Stay strong, King. 6 years in prison. $570,000 in restitution? Oh my God. Well, I'll tell you this.
Hey, Jillian.
That's unbelievable. Holy shit. Oh no. What is his crime? Being gay? Oh, this is good. This is a really good one. Wow. This is so fucked up. When are you getting him on WotC? Apparently, we only have until February 7th before he goes to jail for 6 years. No. Yeah, we got a couple more. Within 30 seconds of walking into the United Center, I was confronted by this guy.
Because we have a Republican governor and a Republican Secretary of State in the state of Georgia.
What's your name? He said Parker?
My name's Parker. We have a Republican governor and a Republican Secretary of State in Georgia that approved our elections, and Donald Trump said that wasn't constitutional.
All right, relax.
Donald Trump tried to undermine our
You're
Constitution.
at 10. I just walked in. I'm here to just learn.
Hey,
I'm here to learn.
You're an anti-patriotic, anti-constitutional person crashing our party.
This guy was the fucking not like us guy from one of the early Kamala rallies. Damn, I do appreciate that Charlie Kirk can't go anywhere without being harassed. That's like really enjoyable to me. I can't believe he's still around. Did he get the experimental face lengthening surgery? We got to talk about the jizz cups. Yeah, we got to talk about the jizz cups. So, oh man. So, at some of the recent Trump rallies, some of the people have been holding cups that are I don't even know how I can explain this one. Thanks for the support factor, by the way. Exclamation mark factor if you need a little more protein in your diet. So they're holding cups purporting to house vice presidential candidate J.D. Vance's semen. Yeah, they vacuumed it off their couch. So why do they have this? Well, the current going bit is that Kamala is some sort of like childless cat lady because she only has stepkids. So they were like, a real man has a bunch of kids with his wife with his fertile sperm. So to own you, we're going to bring cum to the rally. Oh, my God. Oh, it's about IVF because Waltz's kids are through IVF? What do you... How is this a knock on IVF? If you have a vial of cum, it's for IVF, right? What? We're owning the guy for IVF by getting the IVF cum? Wow. This is... Do you have one? A cup of the cum? No, but Vance campaign, if you're interested, I'll, we'll do an integration. What the fuck, man? This is... And they're just holding them. This guy, I'm sorry. The women, it's weird. The guy with the cum cup. What's going on, man? Everything all right at home? There's no way you want the cum cup in your hand right now. Oh, man, dude. Wow, man. And that does it for Freaks today, I think.